We're with Carla and Sterling with SqueezeBox Theatre at 1519 Oak Street. I will let them tell a little bit about their space here and go ahead.
So we bought the building in 2013 and gutted it and renovated it. And the front half of the building we turned into an intimate performing arts venue. It's a 2,000 square foot, 75 seat house. And we do a variety of shows in here, from late night cabarets to music to full theatrical productions.
Last time I was here was a complete shell, and you've done a lot of this work yourself. It's one of the most, you had used the word sultry earlier, which I think is very fitting, but it's unique and it's very you. Similar to kind of what you've done in your space next door, but tell us a little bit about some of the people that you worked with to get the space looking the way that it was, and I know you've sourced a lot of different types of materials, and just tell us a little bit about the process of finishing it out.
Well, Sterling did a tremendous amount of work in here. He sourced the materials for the bar, which, maybe you want to talk about where you cut all the wood, what you did to the top. We used all local artisans and friends. Our bathrooms were done by Alan Winkler, who's a local mosaic tilist.
The bar was mostly, dumpster diving, finding stuff in alleys, and looking for things at unique places like antique shops, thrift stores, and stuff like that. And the top of the bar was just my personal collection of trinkets and various odds and ends of unique and interesting things. And I have a knack for that sort of thing, I suppose you might say. So, and the rest of the stuff was just what we needed whenever we needed it. We kind of just decided on some unique finishes, but it was kind of like what we had at the time, really.
If you see the sound booth here, the side of the sound booth is made out of the railing for a patio that was torn out and was just going to be thrown out. So we decided to use it as the side of the sound booth. And that type of finish is what you'll find throughout the whole thing.
And the name SqueezeBox, obviously you can see the logo here. You want to tell us a little bit about how you got that name?
Sure. Long ago, once I graduated with my MFA from UMKC, I started an online magazine called SqueezeBox City, which was a hyper-focused magazine on the history of Kansas City. And I loved the idea of an accordion to represent my company, because I liked the movement of the accordion as a big, long-winded instrument, or a very narrow focus. So you can go on the magazine online and read really in-depth articles, or very small little 250 word biographies. So when we wanted to develop this theater, the mission of the magazine really felt like it was what we wanted to do with the theater too, so the branding stayed the same.
So tell us a little bit about some of the upcoming shows that you are excited about, and we'll obviously send out a link so other people can figure out how they can rent the space and check it out for themselves.
Cool. So the one I'm really excited about is an Arts KC supported event. Stephanie Roberts, who is a theater professor at UMKC, is partnering with us, and we were awarded an inspiration grant through Arts KC to produce 4 late night cabaret shows. Our first one, we thought we might have 20 or 30 people in the audience. We were a packed standing room only, 5 people deep at the bar. So we had about 85, 90 people come that night. Our next one is February 15th, and it's late night, so it starts at 11 p.m. and goes to 12:30 a.m., and there are between 7 and 9 acts. This one that's upcoming, you will see an opera singer for 10 minutes, and then that might be followed up by a puppeteer or a burlesque act or a poet. It's a true cabaret style late night show, so I'm really excited about that. And we have our calendar is a varied and pretty full through the year, with big stage plays and also one-time music nights. So there's just come find us on Facebook. Just search SqueezeBox Theatre and you'll find us, and we'll have a whole list for you.